I just got this fresh cut like 10 seconds ago.
Oh, I should have come with you.
Yeah, dude,
Nice.
my girl Kendall.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, boys?
Oh,
Getting the band back together here.
oh.
Are we
What are you
live on-
wearing? Sorry, what's Brett wearing? Sorry, I've just joined the call as well, and I've just seen Brett's.
Yeah,
shot
bear.
going
I'm
on.
wearing a bear. This is bear. I killed this one in Finland and I ate it, and then I put it in a rug. Look at, I got it on now. Look at that.
Did you really get that from Finland?
No, I bought it online. But it's warm. It's warm. It's fake too. Everybody, calm down. It's fake.
I thought
Oh
LA
my-
was supposed to be warm.
No, it's chilly today, man. It's chilly.
It's
Right.
4 degrees in the UK. You can't be whining that much.
Yeah, it's not 4 degrees here. It's not 4. Probably like 15.
That's nice.
Yeah. What's happening, boys? We're back.
We're back.
I've missed you. I feel like we've just not spoken that much since the Olympics. It's like the Olympics was like we were in each other's faces every day and celebrating this great thing. And there's been a bit of a swimming lull as well, hasn't there? Like it's not been as exciting since the Olympics, right?
Yep. Yep.
It's like the Olympic depression, right? I mean, it just happened, right? It took 4 years to get there. Well, 3 years this time, but 4 years to get there. And then of course it's like, I don't know, it's still a lot of build up. Everyone needs a little break. A lot of these guys just boom, they just jumped right back in. Short course World Cups. Now we got short course World Championships. So we're back. We're back to watch swimming again.
Yeah, straight into the questions too. Look at that. Bang. Why are elite swimmers not professional? What do you think that means in the sense of what? Like they don't act professional, or they don't get paid to be professional, or they don't care about short course worlds. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sonny?
I'm
What's
strongly
going on?
opinionated about that. Like I was saying, me and Brett were on the phone earlier, and I was saying pretty much this to Brett. But like, if you want to make some money, why are you not going to World Short Course? I saw a stat. It was like there was only like 8 guys who medaled at the Olympics going to World Short Course. Like, what on earth? 8 of like 50 medals they gave out. 8 of them medals will be represented at the Short Course World Championships. Just like go on and race. Like have a break after if you want to. Like everyone's saying they're tired. Like how long does it take you to recover? Like a week? Have a week off. Then get back in the pool and race.
Yeah. I mean, even have a month, right? Like when did the Olympics finish? August?
Beginning of August.
Okay, have a month, and now you've got, you've had a clean month. You haven't thought about swimming, you haven't got in the pool, and you've gone and been a normal human, and then you've had a couple of months to get back in and go and make some cash at the World Short Course. I agree. Why wouldn't you? Why aren't we acting professional? I mean, I watch professional sport. It's on TV at Thanksgiving. It's on TV at Christmas Day, and these are professional athletes going out to do their business. Now, some might say, well, they get paid millions of dollars. I'm like, well, these athletes have a chance to fund their whole year by going to World Short Course. You could live off that for a whole year by going there, and they're pulling out. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Did you see the thumbnail I made? The thumbnail's all girls. I didn't even put a guy up. Like what guy? Like I mean, there's some guys, but it's just not. It's like really not.
Yeah. But like on the flip side, the men who won medals at the Olympics aren't going, but the women who won medals at the Olympics are going. And there was less individual medalists, like more people doubled up on medals on the women's side than the men's side. So already, as long as like a few of the big hitters, like Summer McIntosh, who is going, she's like 5 medals just to her. So like a lot of the women medalists are going. It's just the Australians that aren't. But a lot of the big hitters are going to be going to World Championships on the women's side. But I mean, like. We have football. I know you guys don't know what soccer is, but we have football in the UK. The guys on the England team, they played the Euro Championships in the summer, in their off season. 1 week later, they're playing friendlies for their club team. They play on the day. They play on Boxing Day. They play all year round. These guys, 2-3 matches a week. Like they're not whining about playing another competition. Like just go and race. Tired.
Tired, yeah. That tired thing. The tired thing makes me tired. I'm like, what are you tired from? You swam 5 months ago.
And we watch all the runners, right? They came off the Olympics and then boom, they're automatically on TV running weird races, You got the pole vaulter guy beating like sprinters. Like, yeah, I got all this fun, different stuff going on. And in swimming, it's like, is what it is. It just hadn't been like that. But this meet's all about the women. It's going to be great. There's going to be a lot of great women swimming, especially short course women. You know, like America's going to crush this swim meet. That's what I think. On the women's side, America's going to dominate.
Well, look at a couple of girls that are swimming fast. They did the circuit after the Olympics, right? And what programs they come from? All right, Todd DeSorbo, Virginia, gets these girls to swim fast all the time. They go and compete. They don't have. Do you ever hear these girls talking about, oh, I need a break. I'm so burnt out. I'm so mentally fried. I'm exhausted. I can't do it. I can't back up 5 months apart, 2 different meets. I'm like, they're racing all the time. They're going fast in practice. They race. They're fit as hell. They look amazing. They're breaking world records, winning cash left and right. And they're going to world short course, putting their hands up, not whining about being tired. And look, it's not the swimmers' fault here. I'm putting more onus on the coaches. Like, if we start coaching the way Todd is coaching, the way that Sonny and I believe in, right, you'll get more athletes competing longer all the time, being fresh and happy. Like, swimming fast changes your mentality, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, and winning money is good for everything as well. Like, it sets you up for post swimming. And I agree with what Brett said. Like, it's all about what the coaches do. The coaches set up the calendar. If they prioritize short course world championships, not like over the Olympics, but that's like one of your events you're going to go to, the swimmers will follow. There's a lot of the British Olympic team, right? And everyone who made the British Olympic team got invited to swim at World Short Course. If you made the British Olympic team, you got a spot. That was it. It's as simple as that in Britain. Majority of the team are racing at the English Winter Championships happening right now. They started today in Sheffield. No prize money, no world titles on the line. They're doing that instead of going to Budapest, a 2-hour flight away, where there's world titles on the line and 15, 20 grand a race. How does that make sense? How could you go? You're going to a meet. So you've been invited to the World Championships and you go to the National Championships instead. Does that make sense to you?
Stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb coaching. It's not dumb swimming. I don't blame the athletes. Again, it's dumb coaching. You got some dumb coaches in Britain. Did I just say that publicly?
Yeah,
there you go. You got some dumb coaches in Britain, man. Dumb coaching.
Entries list?
This is the entries list.
What's this? Let's have a look at it.
Oh, there it is. Real entry list, or is it like cleaned up already, or what? I mean, a lot of people.
That's live today. That's the entry list published today. That's what we've got. Hey, look at this, guys. This guy saw someone wearing my caps. Following one of my programs at the Olympic pool in London Stratford. How cool is that?
It's beautiful. I love it.
Beautiful. Love it.
Good stuff.
Gonna get some of those caps at the World Short Course, mate. Get them out there.
Yeah.
So, Sonny, what have you been doing?
I've just been on holiday. I've been on holiday in Costa Rica for 2 weeks, and then on Monday I fly to Budapest to coach with the Estonian team at the World Short Course Champs.
Oh, you're going to be there?
Yeah, I'm going to be there.
I had no idea. That's amazing.
Our swimmers go to World Short Course. Yeah.
Aren't you burnt out though? Aren't you burnt out?
No, they're all right. They went to the Olympics. They were successful at the Olympics. They won PBs and won medals at the Olympics. You know, the group we've got, and they've done World Cups, and they won money there, and then they're going to World Short Course.
Yeah, so let me reiterate, just in case anyone's unclear on why I'm saying people are burnt out. And I agree that they probably are burnt out. They're burnt out because of the training, right? They do stupid training. There's a better way to do it. You can swim fast in practice, you can recover, and you can go to meets and swim fast, and you can go back to back to back to back more often, other than just beat down. Let's rest for one meet. Okay. And now at the end of that rested one meet, you're so beat down for the 6 months of work that you did for that. Now you need 3 or 4 months off because you can't take it mentally and you can't back up again. So now you're burnt out. Yes, I get the burnout effect. I've been there as well. There's a different way is what we're saying. Stop coaching these kids to be burnt out and get them enjoying look, we did it. We did it over. Look how many people came out of COVID and swim fast. Like, look how fast we were swimming out of COVID because we weren't beating the hell out of it. Look how fast people were swimming at the ISL when it was a professional swim league. look at them and going back to back to back and getting faster per meet and having fun doing it. And now we've gone back to the old system again of just beat them down for 8-9 months and swim fast at one meet and then have 6 months off. I mean, swimming has to move forward from this, right? And it starts with the coaches.
Yeah, I agree.
So other than the people who aren't going, who are the people that are going, Sonny, that we're excited about?
You want to talk men or women?
Well, let's give the women the love they deserve right now, because they're the ones who put their hand up primarily to say we're going to have the best swimmers in the world there. So you mentioned Summer McIntosh. She's going to this meet, hey?
Yeah. She's in
Brilliant.
the first event, 400 freestyle.
Nice.
Can I search this to get to like the men's 53 or something? Oh, men's 50 fly. Well, look at this.
Who we got?
Oh, this is the 2 I am. Leon's still in this, so this has not been updated with his withdrawal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is Ponty swimming?
Ponty's swimming. That's why I just saw the 50 fly, but then I lost it. There.
That's one of the biggest names on the men's side. I mean, he almost broke the world record a few weeks ago.
Look at that. No, he did break the world record in the 50 fly.
Oh, he did break the world record.
Oh, yeah, in the 50. I was talking about the 100, but yeah, he did break the 50.
Yeah, so we've got Noe, Niels Castange, who went under the old world record, 21.7. We've got the ex-world record holder, Seb Shabo. We've got the Singaporean, who's under 22. Down here, we've got Dare Rose, Cal. We've got Ben Proud there, but then also someone I think is going to be really hot at this meet, Ilya Karun. I think he had a great Olympics, and I think he's someone we're going to be keeping eyes on at this meet.
Yeah, what did he just go? 137 or 138, 200 fly yards in a dual meet. That's unbelievable. You know?
How cool is it that we're talking about a 50 fly at the World Championships right now? Like, imagine if we were talking about a 50 fly at the Olympic Games. You know, how cool would that be? That's why.
Speaking of real sprinters here, like we just had Mariusz Kushan, who's coming back and not doing that much. He got second to Noe like a couple times. He'll be in the mix in that event.
Yeah, he's there. Is he sixth seed there? Mariusz Kush, Isaac Cooper, Dylan Carter, Chad's there.
Also, Benny down there far, but he'll be in there.
I bet we'll be in the final.
Matt Temple's there.
This guy, Simon Boucher, just went a 49.0 at the Austrian Nationals 2 days ago for 100 fly. Yeah, he's a serious player.
Nice.
Yeah, there's great swimmers still there, and that's kind of it. It's like, hey, you don't go, fair enough, but like there's still always going to be great swimmers that go. I think look at this women's 2IM, Kate Douglas, like
Alex Walsh, I think swimming this.
Yeah, Alex Walsh is down there. She's like 8th seed. And that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited about seeing some of these yard specialists who have maybe not raced short course meets at a big profile meet, like an Alex Walsh, seeing how they go.
I think that's why America's going to crush this meet, right? It's like short course. This is good for us. That's why you're seeing at the World Cups, like
they're not shaved, they're not tapered, they're just going out there racing. They're breaking world records. It's going to happen again. We're going to see a bunch of world records. Definitely on the women's side, maybe on the men's side in some of these shorter sprinter events. But other than that, like, I don't know, the big names on the guys' side, like Lucas Martins is here. Team America's got Jack Alexi. I think Jack Akins is going to have a huge meet. He missed that Olympic team. He got third in both those events. He swam in a dual meet against Florida that they did short course meters. Did you see this?
Jack Alexi?
No.
Jack Akins?
Yeah, Jack Akins.
What did he go?
23.6, 50 point, and 150. I can't remember. But these are just, jump in, race in a dual meet. You're not even part of the. It's gonna be fast. That's what I'm saying. Jack Akins is gonna crush.
Okay.
I'm calling it.
Yeah, just a quick. People like us making predictions. A quick prediction: who's going to win this 100 freestyle, Brett? This is the men's 100 freestyle.
Pan.
He's not swimming.
He's not swimming.
Come on, man. Why isn't Pan swimming?
I've made my pick. I've just looked down this list and I've made a pick.
All right, I'm looking. Hold on.
Oh, okay, I'll look at it.
You've got to make your picks before I say my pick.
Okay.
I'm going to go Jordan Crooks.
Ah, that's my pick.
I knew it
Jordan
was your pick,
Crooks.
Sonny.
Yeah,
Jordan.
Where is he? Where is he?
He's all the way down.
Oh, you're picking him to go from there to win the thing, hey?
Yeah, he just went like 40.1 or something.
47.7. Who put that entry time in? That's soft.
Chris Giuliano's there. Jack Alexi. Chad's there. Emre Sachi, the breaststroker, somehow seeded like 10th. Gui Santos, the other Tennessee boy, has got a proper entry in. Well, the big Frenchman's going to be good as well.
Yeah. Moresi, can Moresi win the world title?
I think Jordan Crooks wins it.
Oh, Moresi can definitely win. He's a big boy. You can get him on the reach.
China have Woody Lu from China. He was born in 2005.
Are they just taking some random B team?
I don't know who they're taking.
All right, pick another event, Sonny.
Why isn't China taking their A team? Seriously, like, do we know that?
Well, Chin's coming.
Oh, Chin's coming?
But other than that, I think most of them swam at, they had a kind of a brutal schedule. They always got to swim in these meets and then boom, then they're gone again. So I don't know. They were all there for all the World Cups, weren't they? Like almost all of them.
Yeah, he done the whole World Cup tour.
Now Zhang Yufei's not in here either. She's not swimming.
Where do they go? Where do they go?
I think the only Chinese swimmers that are really going to be here
Tang.
are two breaststrokers. Yeah, the
Tang
girl
and Chin.
breaststroker and Chin, the purple dragon.
Ruta's there? Yeah.
And
Ruta?
I mean, Australia's got pretty much nobody. I think did I read that Meg Harris is out now? Meg Harris.
Really? Meg's out. I didn't see that yet.
I thought that's what I read. I could be wrong on that, but that's what I thought I had read. Which means like I don't even know what Australian is going. I don't know.
Yeah.
Matt Temple.
Matt Temple will be there.
Lanny Pallister, first seed 800 free.
Yeah. Oh. Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow, look at these relays. Mixed 4x50 medley. We've got Samoa, we've got Kenya, we've got neutral athletes A, neutral athletes B, Namibia, Kyrgyzstan, Jamaica there. Oh, they're all playing.
Yeah, it's all happening, eh?
Where are USA? I can't see them. Am I missing you? Tell me USA entered the mixed 4x50 medley.
Did they not?
Can you see them? Am I going mad? Am I going mad? Comments. Where are USA?
Where's Jamaica? Jamaica's in there.
There's no USA.
Is Matt Richards going?
Matt Richards is not going.
Oh, mate. Well, who is going for England?
Ben Proud.
Ben Proud. And my boy Josh Gammon. My boy Josh Gammon. He's going to be serious. A great fly. Oh, there they are on the next page. They're on the next page.
No
Nate's gone. Brett looks like a villain.
Feeling like a villain.
Regan Smith is going. There you go.
Regan Smith's going. Good. Okay.
Isaac's the backstroke. Men's backstroke is weak. I mean, Isaac's good, but like, come on. After that, it's weak.
That is weak, isn't it?
Michael Andrews doing the 50 back for the US.
How's Michael Andrew going to go? He's changed programs. Left Southern California because there wasn't any sprint programs in Southern California, so he went and found one somewhere else. Is that too soon?
It's literally current.
All right.
I don't know. Like, I don't know how long of an adaptation period he's going to need. I don't know how long he's been there because he spent 4 weeks in the World Cups, although he left that early. I don't know. I wish the best for him, but maybe it's too soon for anything radical to happen after. I mean, the way he was swimming at the World Cups, he's not going to be impacting the medals here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just a bear coat. It's bare. Look. Bare skin. That's what that is. European champ, hey? The European champ.
European champ, yeah.
Oh, mate.
Yeah. Men's 2 fly. Chad could do some big history here if he gets a few more golds. I mean, who's going to win? I could see him winning that.
What's Chad going for here? What's his record?
I mean, I think he's got like 2 more medals, and he equals how many Ryan Lochte got at World Short Course for most medals ever.
But he's going for like, is this like his 8th event? Something crazy?
He won the medal in the 2 fly at 2010, 2012, 2014, 2016, 2018, 2021, and 2022. Yep. This will be his 8th 200 fly medal in a row.
What a guess that was. I just pulled 8 out of my butt. Look at that. Nailed it. Caleb Dressel. Is Caleb Dressel still swimming, or is he just a YouTuber now?
I mean, he's been doing some good content on YouTube.
Yeah,
Have you seen that?
Been good. Yeah, it's been good. Been good.
Yeah,
stuff.
He was doing Pilates or abs with Ryan Lochte in the latest one.
Oh, okay. And I saw the dive one. That was
the dive one was great. The dive one was really good. No, it's a really.
Yeah.
If anyone hasn't watched that, go watch that. I mean, 86,000 people have watched it, so I'm sure you have. But yeah, brilliant. Yeah. I guess he's still going to be swimming. He hasn't announced anything otherwise.
Yeah, he looks good in the videos. It looks like he's training.
Yeah. No, I think it's great. I think this is going to be Noe Ponti's meet. I think Noe Ponti could win 50 fly, 100 fly, 100 IM, 3 golds.
Does Noe Ponti swim freestyle?
Yeah, he went a 21-1 the other day.
Okay, that's legit. It's all right.
Yeah.
Now, back to Great Britain. Why? Who are they sending? Nobody.
They're sending younger people. I'm gonna try and get a team list up in front of me now, so I can actually tell you instead of just guess. But it's a small team. It's a small team. As I said, everyone who was picked for the Olympics got an invite. Not everyone has taken their spot. So we're taking. This is it. This is the full list. Freya Anderson, Amelie Bloxbridge, who's I think she's 15, great up and coming distance swimmer. Angrad Evans, the women's breaststroker, went to the Olympics for us. Josh Gammon, brilliant swimmer, big name. Watch out, he went sub 50 for the first time, 100 fly last year. He's super serious. Archie Goodburn, which is really cool to see. I don't know if you know, Archie's probably like, he come third at Olympic trials 100 breaststroke. And just after that, he was diagnosed with a brain tumor. I don't know what the situation with that is, but I mean, he's going to World Short Course and he's kept on training. So that's really cool to see.
That's cool.
We've got Max Litchfield, obviously big fan of Max. We've got Ollie Morgan, the backstroker, Eva Okara, sprint freestyler, Jacob Peters, Ben Proud, and Abby Wood. That's the entire team.
Good for Ben. Ben doesn't get enough love for this. Good for him. Being the guy that says, I'll go and race at all these meets. He's just one of those dudes. It's always there. Good for him. And if anyone is wondering why I'm critical of people not being there, I went to 4 World Short Course myself. I did the circuit, as you know, like I wasn't getting paid anything back then. So I did 4 World Short Course. I did all the World Championships long course. I did the Olympics. So I've been there. I understand it. But yeah, why would you have a world championship that you don't want the best athletes in the world at? I don't know why people don't support it. It's December. I mean, the Olympics were in August. There's nothing coming up until next July. Like, what are we talking about? Go and race at a world title. Makes perfect sense to me.
I don't know what more World Aquatics can do as well. There's decent prize money, as much prize money as there is at World Championships long course. The only difference is they don't pay you for a world record at World Championships long course. I don't think. So you get the benefit of a world record bonus. The world records are softer short course. Right. I could say that based on there's more world records each year, short course, than there is long course. I just don't know what more they can do. They put it in December. It doesn't clash with anything. It doesn't clash for prep. It doesn't clash for recovery. I don't get it. I don't know why you wouldn't. That's why Ben moves at his own beat. Ben chooses what Ben wants to do. He is his own coach, and he says, "I'm going to go and do it because I like racing. I want to go and win medals. Win titles.
I like world titles. I'll just go collect them. Why wouldn't you?
What are we in the business of doing here? Are we in the business of training or competing?
Yeah, we are training, and then we wonder why we don't get any exposure, because all we do is train, and then we talk about how tired we are, and then we don't go to meets. Like, that's swimming, and then we complain that we don't have any money. It's not professional. No one watches us, and then I just don't. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
More people would watch swimming if all our athletes turned up to them. If all our athletes turned up to them, more people would watch. There'd be more money to pay them. Yes. You're literally hindering yourself by not going. Hello. And the sport.
Is that the girl in the back?
Yeah, from Costa Rica.
Oh, can you hear?
Yeah. How's she doing?
Yeah, she's on a call now. That's why I was trying to set her up before.
Okay.
That's why I was a little late, but I was hoping. Obviously, I'm in a new flat. But the only thing that's not great is the acoustics. The whole thing, it's quite nice when you're here, but it's not nice if two people are trying to be on a court at the same time.
Yeah, you haven't even made the bed in the back, eh?
No, we've just got a new bed in the other room, so I've taken that old mattress off. So I've got 2 mattresses going on here. So it's all.
Is this going to be the studio from now on?
Yeah, it is, but we've got to get rid of that. And then obviously I've started this wall nicely.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh, nice. There we go. That'll be good.
So it's early days. It's early days. But, is it too bad the audio now, or is it all right?
I can hear her in the back. It's all right though. Well, if you don't mind us listening in on her conversation, it's okay. No, it's all right. What about this one here? Imagine if we had 4 majors a year, like tennis. Yeah, 4 majors. Well, we had 3 this year, didn't we? We had 3, to be fair.
And everyone whined.
Huh?
And everyone moaned. And everyone said it was too much. And
everyone moaned. Everyone moans it's too much, and nobody went. They only just went to 1. Swimmers 1. Yeah, but again, I'm not being critical of the athletes necessarily, right? Like, I think they have some hand in this, but it's really the coaches. Like, we have to change the way we train, the way we think about swimming has to go to a competitive mindset. We have to go and you have to allow your athletes to go win some cash. Maybe they're not paying you any money, but they have to go get some cash. Like, the prize money at this meet is good money. You go and clean house, you can take enough money for the whole year to fund your whole year off this one, can't you?
You can fund your whole year, and then you can start banking some so that you just set up for life when you retire. I'm talking proper money as well, thousands of pounds.
If you're good enough, yeah.
If you're good enough, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't get. I struggle with it. I really do, and I say it again and again. The more you watch it, the more involved you get. So I've started watching football a bit recently, and then you watch a match and your team do well, and then you want to watch them again and see what happens in the next one. It's like you follow the story, and I want it more. I want it more. And if they start competing more, like I saw someone in the comments earlier saying, "Oh, I'm gutted, I'm not going to see Noe and Leon race again," because they went back to back, the 3 World Cups. They raced every one. 100 IM, tied on the first one, 100th in it on the second one, and then 100th in it in the third one. People wanted that storyline again at this World Champs, and then Leon's, departed. So
does it change his legacy? Like, if Leon goes to the World Short Course after the Olympics and loses, does that affect anything in terms of his legacy? No, right? No one would think any different, right?
And unfortunately, as the sport stands, it doesn't affect his legacy that he's not going, which is a real shame.
Yeah, right.
I think it should be the other way around. I think for his legacy, not just him, but I think to be the best swimmer of all time, which he is going to be in the debates for, you should have gone to a World Short Course every year of your swimming career. Michael Phelps is by far the greatest swimmer of all time, and I don't even know if he ever done a World Short Course.
Yeah, I'd love to get the opinion of World Aquatics, why are they having this meet, how they feel about this meet, why, how do they get it to a point where people put, emphasis on it to make sure all the best athletes are there. I mean, what else can they do,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they I don't know if the selection policies could change so that almost anyone could enter themselves, but that wouldn't stop the ones who don't want to go going. It will just mean the ones that want to go but aren't picked. Like more than 11 people from GB could go.
Yeah. Sure.
That's the first step. Is that like at least just let GB send 30 swimmers.
Yeah.
At least have competitive relays for the 11 guys who are going aren't going to even have enough teammates to do relays.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Come on, that's a shame. For some of them kids, that's their first like GB selection. They're the best butterfly going for their country, and they're not going to do a medley relay because.
When does the meet start?
Tuesday next week.
Tuesday. Is it? How can we view it? What's it on?
I have not seen an announcement or looked at how it might be on that new platform that they use, that casting website that World Aquatics like to use. I forgot what it's called.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how World Cups were on. But
that's the other part of the problem is we don't even know how to watch it, do we? Yeah. Manchester, 2008.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Man.
I went to Greece in 2000 before I made the Olympic team. I went to the World Short Course in Greece, Athens, Greece in 2000 before I made the Olympic team.
How was the situation for you? Did you opt to go? Was you selected to go?
Yeah.
Did you push to go?
Yeah.
Like
I wanted to go. I wanted to go race. I was like, I need to race. Like, give me some racing, and not just racing. I wanted to race at a World Championships. I wanted to race against the best. So like, I wanted that mindset of like, I'm going to race the best athletes in the world so that in a month or two, I can come back and beat the best athletes in Australia. That was my mentality. And then the other mentality is like, it's a world title. Like go and race for a world title. You know, you're calling it a world title. It's acting like one, you know, and so why wouldn't you? I don't know. Just swimmers bother me. Maybe coaches, maybe the whole thing just bothers me. Just get bummed by it, you know, like, what are you doing? You know, I'm going to train through it. Like you could go to a world title and still train through it. Like it's the greatest training there is, you know. You don't have to adjust too much. Maybe come down 1,000 or 2 and go and race all week and then go straight back into your train. Like this whole argument of training and then the argument of a break. Like how much of a break do you need from competing? Like you raced 5 months ago. What are we talking about? Like I watch football every weekend, you know, like I sat at home and ate some, you know, turkey on Thanksgiving and people entertained me the whole afternoon. Like, what are we talking about? You can't compete. You know, but maybe just go and race one event, you know, go swim a 50 fly. Like, I don't know, like it's not that difficult. Go and swim a 400 freestyle, you know?
I don't have a stat on this, but I think what would be crazy is to see how many of the big profile swimmers race within 4 weeks either side of the meet, but not at the meet. Because I'm sure,
right?
You know, Leon raced 4 weeks ago at the World Cup.
Yeah,
like it's not like he hasn't. Yeah, Pan raced 4 weeks ago at the World Cup. These people haven't not raced in months at this point. It's not, look, if you've not swum since the Olympics, say Ariane Titmus, who's having an extended break or whatever, fair enough, I get that. But when you're racing, you know, that's why I'm talking about the British guys, and I'm sure there's loads of situations like this. The British guys, the British Olympians, are racing. I'm watching it, you know, on my peripheral now. Freya Colbert went to the Olympics, made a final. I think she came 4th in the 400 IM. She raced at the Olympics, 4th in the 400 IM. She's racing right now in Sheffield at the English Championships. Why would she not go and race that 4 IM at the World Championships? Whereas she, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
What goes through your mind when you pick the meet without money versus the meet with money?
Yeah.
Are you protecting your ego in case you don't do well enough, or what? Like, I just don't know what the driving force is.
Well, the other thing with swimming is like, what's the problem in swimming where you need 5 months mental break after a major meet? Like, what's the problem with our sport? The problem is training. Like, if you have to train that much that you need 5 months off after a major meet, then we have a huge problem. Right. First of all, we're sending people into massive depression from the training that we're doing because you need 5 months off after it. You can't possibly stand on a block again in 5 months and put on a racing suit. Like we have an issue then that we need to severely address. Like, and it starts with the coaches. Coaches, what are we doing? Like if you can't get an athlete ready to swim fast in 3 months, you have issues. Like in any event, any event, like a 400 free goes for 4 minutes or what have you. Like if you can't get someone to swim fast for 4 minutes, 4 minutes in 3 months, then there's a real issue. You know, you're doing something wrong.
I agree, and I also think it's a real issue if you can't have your swimmers swim fast in December and still make the world's team in April or May when the trials are.
Nonsense, yeah, complete nonsense.
You think Kate Douglas ain't making the world's team in 4 months' time, 6 months' time, whenever the trials? Kate Douglas is making that team, isn't she?
Well, it goes back to you can only swim fast once a year mentality. Like that's how much has that been disproven by now, right? How much has that been disproven that you can only swim fast once a year? That is dead and buried. It's gone, and yet we're hanging on to it. You know, like it's the Bible, right? It's gone.
But I don't know. Like maybe there has to be more of an incentive for the coaches to make money at these meets if their swimmers make money. Like be it through the federations or whoever pays the coaches. Maybe whoever pays the coaches needs to pay them for winning medals, or World Aquatics needs to start saying, if you bring us swimmers who win medals, then yeah. I just watched my boy Jamie Ingram. Me and Jamie Ingram set a Masters world record together about 6 weeks ago in the 4x100 freestyle relay, and he's just won the national title in the 50 fly, 22.7. It's a new PB. He would love to have gone to World Short Course, but wasn't selected.
Well, you bring up a good point there, Sonny, in terms of there is a problem, I think, that coaches don't get paid, right? They don't get paid from their athletes. They don't get paid by their federations. They don't get medal money. They don't get prize money. All that either has to be negotiated one-on-one with their athlete, or their athlete says, hey, I've trained my whole life for this. This is all my money. You know, generally that's the way it goes. So there's no incentive for coaches to want to send their athletes, you know, financial incentive to want to send their athletes other than, hey, I can go and help you make a lot of money, but it's not going to help me, you know, so why would I go out of my way to do that? So again, I think it comes back to this coach's issue where we need to figure that out. There needs to be some prize money for coaches as well.
And I think that should be the case, not only like I'm not against coaches here. You know, we're both coaches ourselves. And yeah, I think there should be something. And I think there needs to be an aligned goal, like between the coaches and the swimmers. Yeah. I think every swimmer's goal should be to make money and support themselves and win titles and PBs and all that, but win titles, make money. And a coach's goal is to make money and help the swimmers perform. But they make money in a completely different way. There needs to be an aligned way of making money.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't
know
there's
no incentive.
Yeah. Like, I think the federation should be giving medal bonuses to the athletes. I don't think World Aquatics could give medal, like, it would be hard for them to work out who everyone on the podium's coaches to give money to, right?
Well, they do it in America. America actually has a system where if you go to the Olympics, then they'll have medal money for your coaches. And I've been paid that. In, 2012 when my athletes went to the Olympics, I got paid some medal money, because I had them, win some gold medals on relays and stuff. So there are systems in place that allow for that. They've just got to be better, and maybe World Aquatics with all the cash they're sitting on, maybe they could have some medal incentive money for coaches. And what it is the swimmer nominates, all right, who's your direct coach, and it has to be within a kind of like a 3-month type thing. If you switch coaches 3 months out or something, then your old coach gets the money kind of thing, So, yeah.
I mean, I think that's the solution. I think if it's 20 grand for a gold medal at World Short Course, if they gave 15 to the swimmer, 5 to the coach, I bet you the uptake on swimmers at this meet would be radically different if coaches were winning money for their swimmers being there. Yeah. I think it'd be radically different.
Good point. Yeah, I agree. That is the solution. Yeah. You want more athletes there, World Aquatics, pay the coaches. That's going to be the solution. Yeah.
You told your swimmers what meets they're going to at the end of the day, didn't you? They might have come up to you and said, "Hey, Brett, I really want to go and race this meet," and you'd have been like, "Yeah, let's see if that works on the calendar." But for the most part, I know with college it's different because you have a calendar of dual meets and then NCs and trials and But you would have picked the meets they went to outside of that, maybe for a long course tune-up or something, right?
For sure, but I don't have to question the calendar if it's a world championship. Like, hey, Brett, I want to go to the world championships and win a world title. Okay, let's go. Like, I don't care when it is. You know, if it's Christmas Day, we go race Christmas Day, just like the basketballers and the footballers play on whatever day it's on.
Christmas Eve.
You go race the world title and win a world title. It's not, I'm not checking my calendar, you know?
Yeah, but that's it. That's why, you know, that first question, why are we not a professional sport? I mean, we are a professional sport. There are people making money, a lot of people making money, but not money on the same level as them big sports. But we're an amateur sport still because we need breaks. We don't want to do stuff. We pride ourselves in working hard, but don't want to race on Christmas Day if it come about. That's the issue, right?
Right.
Like, and also, like, I was thinking, like, you know, how many times did Tiger Woods win in his career? That's what's remembered. You don't remember how many times Tiger Woods didn't win because, my God, like, they play golf so much. He must have not won thousands of competitions. But that's okay in that sport. It's okay to come 25th in a PGA Tour match. But it's not okay for someone to show up at World Short Course, seemingly not okay in their minds, and miss the final or come 5th. And it should be okay, right? And back to you saying about it, would Leon Marchand's legacy be questioned if he didn't win here? No, it shouldn't be questioned. Maybe he thinks he can't go in case he doesn't win. Maybe he doesn't want to have his legacy questioned. But it should be okay for everyone to turn up, and sometimes you win, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
That's why there's people at the English Nationals right now, because they can go. Best case scenario, they go a time that would have won a medal at World Short Course, and they flaunt that around. Worst case scenario, they didn't get beaten by anyone, and their ego remains intact. Are
there any big names racing just at that meet?
Yeah. Like more than half of the British Olympic team, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
I just watched Joe Litchfield in the 50 fly. Before that, Freya Colbert in the 2IM. Yeah. Mehdi Harris just won the.
No, but like the big names, the big guys. Are the big guys racing?
All right, not Jimmy Guy, not Adam Peaty, not Duncan Scott, and not Matt Richards.
Right.
Not them four, but everyone else from our British Olympic team. Yeah.
What about the other guy, the red-headed guy?
Who's the red-headed guy?
200 freestyler.
Tom Dean. No. All the 4x2 team's not there. Luke Greenback's racing. I mean, he's an Olympic medalist.
Okay. So what are the boys doing? Are they just having a golf break?
Duncan's on holiday. I saw someone say that Matt Richards is going to a meet in Abu Dhabi in December. This is something to do with the AP stuff, I think.
Oh, the AP stuff, yeah. Well, he's now a part of the team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's an investor now.
Investor.
He announced that. Yeah, good for him. Good for him.
Yeah, there's cash out there. All right.
But he's doing it. At least he's making a decision where there's money involved. So I'm all for that.
Yeah, I'm all for that. There's cash involved. Go make some cash. Yeah, good.
Huh? Okay. Again, just Tom Dean is in Saudi doing clinics right now. Good for Tom. And he's not swimming. He's not swimming at the moment. Well, he's not swimming. He's making cash. Good for him.
Yeah, and I think that's what Titmus is doing. Titmus is on a bit of a run where she's out there making sponsor money, and I can deal with that. That's good. Like, hey, I've got to spend some time here with my sponsors and cash in on this. Like, okay, makes sense too, right? There might be a bit of that going on. That's a good thing.
Yeah. It's tough to do all that the hard sponsor stuff while also training full time, like some of them people do. But
it looks like Popovich is doing a bit of that too.
Yeah. No. What are you doing, Brett? How's the swim team going?
Good, mate. Yeah, we're going to Vegas next week with the group, and going to race in Vegas at the Sandpipers. We're racing the Sandpipers. Yeah, they're hosting a meet, so we're going to go take the team out there, and we're actually going to get a little rest. We're going to do a 4-day rest and see how we shape up. We haven't had a rest this season, so it's kind of been racing through the weekends and getting the kids. Give me some advice. How much rest do I give 12, 13, 14-year-olds?
Give them a Thursday morning off and a few days of fast stuff, and they'll be loving it.
If we're racing on the weekend, so you're talking like a 2.5-day rest.
I mean, give them the Thursday morning if they normally do that, like completely off, like let them, that missing stuff for them is like more of a mental break than they like more of a taper
really?
than easier stuff because they feel like that's special. Like, I have a session off,
Oh,
stuff
really?
like that.
Mhm.
But you know how much they recover though, Brett. Like these aren't like senior athletes; they're probably recovering in 20 minutes. They'll bounce back in the next day like nothing's
Yes.
happened, right?
2 or 3 days of just coming down and yeah, that's it.
It's more a performance. Like you sell it, like it's just 4-day rest is fine. Like sell them, they're getting a rest. They'll love the concept of getting a rest, and they'll then swim really fast because of the rest.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I don't disagree completely, but what I keep coming back to is that we overtrain. That's what it really comes down to. We overtrain. We don't race enough, and we train too much, right? Like if you have to go and lock yourself down for 5 months to prepare for 100 butterfly, then we're doing something wrong, right? Like it's too much. We train too much. That's the swimming problem. And I believe that racing is the best form of training. So going to race is even better than this whole idea of training. And then you can minimize the amount that you're in the pool because you're racing more. So there's a better way to do it. People just don't see it. They think that, oh, I did this and I did this. And it's all the work that you're putting into preparing for that is just overrated. Like, again, we came out of lockdown and everybody swam fast and they were doing a quarter to a half of the work they were doing before, right? Like, and they're all fresh and ready to go. So it's like no one was coming out of lockdown and saying, "Oh, I need another 6 months off because I've just been working too hard, or I'm burnt out." Like everyone was itching to go because they'd been recovering, and doing half the work, and then they come out and swim fast. So we go back and just look at history a couple of years back. You'll realize that, like, look at the Tokyo Olympics were after lockdown, right? Look how fast Tokyo was.
Basically, no one did anything until like end of 2020. They went to ISL. They were locked down there. They weren't training too hard there because they were racing every 3 days. Right. Broke loads of world records. So then they had from like December to trials to basically get ready for the Olympics. Yeah. So they've done their 4 months of hard work, had their trials, some great, some even better at the Olympics, and then went to ISL again and done. I was there, so I watched barely any training, loads of racing, and swam brilliantly again. So in like a year span, they only done 3 or 4 months of hard work. As you said earlier, you can get swimmers fast in 3 or 4 months.
Right. Yeah. There's a different way to do it. We're just not doing it right. We've gone back to the old style of like, hammer these guys for 60, 70, 80K, 90K a week type stuff. And let's train for 5 months off that. It's nonsense. You don't need to do it. Swimming needs to change its mentality. It's got nothing to do with sponsors. I've had sponsors. I've raced. I was a professional athlete for 7 years with the Australian team. All right, I know it. I'm not talking nonsense here. I've had sponsors. I lived off sponsors for 6 years. I made money off swimming. So I understand all of it. It's just we're training wrong and the coaches have the wrong idea to preparing. It's got to be a racing mentality first. That's what has to happen. We have to have a racing mentality.
Yeah.
And then I agree with you that pay the coaches.
Pay the coaches, and training is to supplement the racing we do, not racing as a treat at the end of 6 months, every 6 months. Like you training should be to prepare you to race as much as you do. Yeah, DK, Brett was just talking about. Oh, have I frozen or have you frozen?
Huh? No, I'm not frozen.
Brett was just saying he's taking his group to Las Vegas. You didn't say short course yards, long course meters. What's the situation?
Short course yards. Yeah, everything here in America in winter is short course yards. Yeah, that's all. So we're gonna do short course yards, race, and the kids are excited. So, and then the pro group is got a couple of guys in the pro group that are swimming fast and aiming for some racing and excited about that. So yeah, it's all good. It's all going really well. I love coaching again. Being on the deck. But basically just obviously clearly came from the deck with my bear coat, that's where I came from. So been on the deck this morning.
Give some of the kids a little shout out in case they're watching. Is I know you can't give them all a shout out, but anyone who's been doing a great job this week, or
No, I don't think you're allowed to. I don't think you're allowed to.
Not allowed to. Okay.
I'm not even allowed to. I don't tag them on social media, things like that. They're kids, they're under 18. So it's like, look, I'm allowed to put some video up of the group and training and swimming and racing, but I'm not allowed to name
them. No, you're right. You're probably right. Okay.
Protect the kids, mate. Protect the kids.
But they're impressing you. They're doing a good job.
They're doing a great job, They're kids as well. So, like, I'm having to teach lessons every day, like lessons, whether it be physical, mental, It's like teaching them lessons on how to overcome and how to challenge and how to compete and all that sort of stuff. It's fun to watch them having to learn this stuff, and I deal with professionals who understand it, so like I don't have to teach that, whereas I'm going in and teaching again. So like the act of teaching is fun,
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
What
else is going on, mate?
Well, this kid, Max Morgan, 16, just went a 58-100 breaststroke at the English Nationals.
That's all right, eh?
He went 60.1 at Rotterdam last week, long course.
Oh, wow. Okay. He can swim.
Yeah, he's good. He's
Max Morgan.
Yeah, he'll be Adam Peaty's passing of the guard, I think.
Is Petey retiring?
I've heard not. I've heard no. I've heard he's not retiring. And, he wants to start really putting more into the AP piece that he's doing, him and Ed Baxter's company. And I've heard that he wants to just try and make it work in whatever capacity he can, be it, go and swim in the morning, go and work. Heard he's going to spend some more time in Saudi because obviously they're doing a lot. His business out there is setting up I don't know enough, but a whole network of swim schools. And I know him and Ed done a podcast with Propulsion today. I've not listened to it. I've not had time because I've just got back from holiday. But if you're interested about the AP project, I guess go and listen to that. But maybe he talks on that, whether or not he's going to still swim and how. But I don't know if he's going to go to Worlds next year. But I've heard he's not retiring. Yeah, I've heard he's keen to try and keep paddling.
Oh, good. Okay, that'd be good. When are we going to get a final determination on whether 50s are going to be in LA? When's that going to be a final decision?
I don't know. I heard that we were going to get this announcement ages ago, and then it's just like it's not come.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
And so I just want to know either way. Is it going to happen or not happen? Like, or is it still a possibility? Like, I don't know. Like, when does the final decision have to be made?
When did they actually give the announcement on the 8 and the 15? Before Tokyo. How long did they give?
Yeah, how long did they give? Does anyone know that in the comments section of like how much time they told us that it was a definite for those events? I don't know.
They have to give enough notice, otherwise people won't train for it. They can't just.
You would think 2 years?
2 years
would be the minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once the dust settles after Paris, but they better 2 years before. There we go. Hey, chess grandmaster knows everything, doesn't he?
Knows everything, doesn't he? Oh, that's 3 years.
No, because Tokyo was meant to be in 2020, wasn't it?
Yeah. I didn't see that one coming, did they?
Hey, chess grandmaster, is there anything else we should be talking about swimming wise? Because we haven't done a show in since Paris, so there's probably been a lot of things happened.
2026, yeah, that's a good point. 2026, they're holding on to it. That's their card. They're holding on to that card, aren't they? I wonder if they're whispered in Adam's ear. Hey, mate, hang on. 2 more years. We're going to release it.
I reckon they've told him. I reckon that's why he's sticking around. Good for him.
I think so. I think so too.
Good.
Yeah.
How glorious would that be? Adam Peaty getting an Olympic title in LA in the 50 breaststroke.
It would be glorious, wouldn't it?
It would be glorious. For a lot of reasons, that would be glorious. Yeah. Yeah. Talking about a lot of people talking about Cam McAvoy in the comments. He raced at a meet in Tokyo, I think last weekend. He went 21.7, which obviously in itself is really fast. But
in the Mizuno.
In the Mizuno. You might know this, but in the comments, guess how many lengths, 25-meter lengths of fast swimming Cam McAvoy has done since he won the Olympic gold? How many fast lengths of the pool, how many meters fast Cam McAvoy has done since he won that Olympic gold? How many months ago? 4 or 5
Total.
months ago.
Total fast.
Total fast.
I'd say he's done 1,000 meters.
50. He's done 225s.
225s.
225s. That's all we've done between Paris and Tokyo. 225s fast in the pool.
Wow.
Just get your head around that. Just get your head around that.
What does that mean then? You overtrained?
Well, he didn't go. If he'd gone quicker, we could make that assumption. If he went 20.9 here, we could say maybe he overtrained.
Yeah.
I mean, why are we saying in a negative? I don't think there's anything negative to draw from this in his preparation for the Olympics. He won the Olympic gold, right? Like,
yeah.
Nothing went wrong at the Olympics, you know?
No, but just swum 2 fast 25s between Paris and the 21.7. Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder when they were done.
I did 2 times 25 meters fast between Paris and Tokyo. All the rest of the swims were sub-max technique focused resisted swims.
Sub-max.
Sub-max resisted technique focused swims.
Okay. All right.
But only 2 25s were at that, you know.
Max speed. Yeah, okay. That's good.
But
21.7. Bam. He looked good. He looked long. He looked strong. He looked balanced.
He said the data showed that his first 25 was quicker than in the Olympic final. The first 25 was. And the last 15 he dropped off compared to the Olympics, obviously by half a second or whatever. But
yeah. Well, he's fresh, mate. He's fresh. He's recovered. That's good. He's been doing sponsor work. He's been out there doing stuff. So he's also got the mentality that he doesn't want to turn. He doesn't believe in turns anymore. So he doesn't want to go to World Short Course. He's a one length of the pool swimmer, and that's all he wants to focus on. And I can appreciate that. You know, good for him.
I'd like to have seen him go short course. I really would have.
But he doesn't turn. He doesn't turn in practice.
Yeah, no, he just touches, doesn't he?
No turns. Yeah, no, 0 turns.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to teach his body to go back to turning. You know, he just wants to go in a straight line as fast as possible. Has he got world record intentions in the next few months, you think?
Look, I've not spoken to him about this or anything, but I just remember one thing when we was in Doha, and he because me and you in Doha were stood next to his coach Tim Lane, and after the heat when he went 21-0 or 21-1, he just looked over and went like that, and he was talking about being close to the world record. Is that not world record intentions, Brett? Like that, I think that says enough, right?
Was that before or after they kicked me off the deck for trying to promote their meet? Because no one was there.
That was when you was on deck, Brett.
Oh, that's when I had the accreditation and was just promoting their meet for them.
I'm going there. Don't say it's gonna get me in trouble next week, Brett.
No. Oh yeah, you're on the deck, mate.
I'm on the deck next week. Yeah, I've got.
Are you gonna have to behave yourself on the deck? You gonna have no video?
I'm gonna make some video. Yeah.
You gonna make some videos? Oh mate, you're gonna be in trouble. In trouble. Who's giving you the accreditation?
We're going to now have a team shared. I'm with Estonia. We're both going to have represented Estonia at an international competition, Brett.
Estonia. They don't have a lot of pool at the World Aquatic level, mate. If you start making videos, they're going to yank you quick. You can't promote the meet. Don't promote their meet. All right. They want it. They want nobody to watch it.
Stop it. I'm not agreeing with this.
They want nobody there. They don't want any of the best swimmers there, and they don't want anyone to watch it. If you start putting videos up, mate, I'm going to call World Aquatics. I'm going to tag them and say, hey, pull this guy. He's promoting swimming worldwide. Let's stop it.
Stop. You stop it. Don't get me in trouble.
Yeah. Is Jordan Crooks going to go under 20? Are we going to see our first 1953?
Wow. Are we assuming Jordan beats Ben?
Yeah. Didn't you say that?
I didn't say that. I said Jordan will win the 100. I'll back Ben for the 50.
Oh, you back Ben for the 50. Is Ben in form?
Here's the 53. Look, Ben just comes silver. Ben got beaten by 0.02 to Cam McAvoy, who, in my opinion, swims freestyle 50 better than anyone in history. Yeah, Ben was beating him.
Ben's only swum 125 since Paris. Cam did 2. Ben did 1. Ben's done less. Have you seen Ben race since Paris?
He hasn't raced, no.
He hasn't raced. He's going to come out and he'll win the world title and say, I did 125 between. That's it. The rest was sub-maximal.
What world are we living in now, Brett?
I don't know. It's all good. It's all fun and games.
Yeah.
Ben Prow's going to win that. So Ben beats Jordan Crooks.
Look, I've told you this before. When I care about the result, I want Ben to win. So I can't say anything other than Ben's going to win.
Jordan Crooks is in on a 21.57.
Why is it? He's defending world champion, just to clarify. Ben won it in 21. Jordan won it in 2022.
Oh, there you go. I should say enough. It should be. It could be. All right. So who goes not? Does anyone go 19? Are we seeing a 19? What's the world record?
20.16. Ben went 20.18 at Europeans last year. I think Ben comes out and goes 19.9 and wins it.
19.9. Wow. That's a big call. 19.9. Is he in that kind of form?
We don't know. He hasn't raced since the Olympics.
Oh, wow. Where's he training?
He's been in London. He trains in London now.
London now, eh? Yeah. Wow. 19. I don't know. I don't think we're getting a 19. I think that's happening.
I think 1-2 is going to be Ben and Jordan. That's 1-2.
Yeah. What about
Giuliano and Jack Alexi?
What about my boy? Where is he? Who else is in there?
Hey,
Isaac Cooper. What about Isaac?
I think he'll be 20.8 or 20.9 for 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
Hey,
what about your boy Ho, Ian?
I like Ian, but I mean, Ian's randomly really good short course, even though he has the worst start and turn known to man. He'll be in the final. We've also got 2 Estonians. We've got Ralph and we've got Zaistev. They're speedy boys.
Ralph's swimming again, hey?
Ralph's a big boy. Ralph's real big.
Yeah, he's swimming again, hey?
Yeah.
Good.
21-2.
Yeah. There's some names in there. Some good names. Shane Ryan's down there.
Yeah, he's down there.
Marin. Chiruti.
Chiruti, Israel, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be good. It'll be good. Noe's doing the 53. Yeah. I think Noe gets bronze. I'm going to call that now.
Wow. Really? It's a big call.
And swims at butterfly.
Does he train sprint? What's his training like?
I mean, he was doing 2 fly before the Olympics.
But he's obviously picked up some speed in the last few months. So what's he doing different?
I think he's probably just because he's dropped the 2 fly. Maybe he's just a little bit more rested. Maybe he's a little bit more relaxed. I think he's the fastest underwater kicker off the wall ever.
I thought you were friends with him.
Yeah, I'll ask him when I see him next week what he's doing.
Ask him what he's doing.
To be honest, I don't speak to him too much about training when I do see him. But
do it. Get in his head. Tell us. We want to find out.
Have you had him on the podcast? I want you to have Noe on the podcast.
I've had him on.
You've had him on.
Yeah, he was. I think he was a little shy to do a podcast in English. You know, I think they're fine when the camera's not on, but as soon as the camera comes on, it tightens them up a little bit, and they just get a little lost for words. You know, so
I understand it though. Like when it's not their native language, that sometimes they get like grammar mistakes, and it's fine. But I think they're more.
Yeah, you want to express yourself in a certain way, and the camera's on, people are watching, and you kind of just get a little tongue-tied, and it's tough, So, but it was good. I mean, it was good, but I just think if it was in his native tongue, it would have been even better, No,
he's a really good lad, and I said I think the best underwater kicker ever. I think off the wall best underwater kicker ever. Him and Tom Shields. And I guess
when you got a weapon like that, it's pretty handy short course, eh?
Yeah. That 21.5.
Who wins in the
butterfly.
25 underwater, him or Gretchen Walsh?
Well, obviously him.
Really? That's sexist.
I think Gretchen is going to absolutely destroy the 50 fly and 53 world records.
Yeah. Really, hey?
Yeah, destroy.
Where is she?
Destroy. Oh, yeah, let's go to women's 53.
53.
Yeah, Cassia Wasik is first seed. Sarah Curtis, Italy. Where's Gretchen? Gretchen is like the 10th seed of 24-0. She's going to go like 22-5.
Oh, yeah, she's going to beat all those girls. Kate Douglas is in there. Kate Douglas can swim at 50.
Do you want to know a fun fact? She can. Fun fact about me. I'm only faster than the women's world record in one event, and it's that. My PB for 53 is 22.92.
What is it here? What's the world record?
22.93.
Oh, you got 1/100th on it, eh?
No woman has ever gone faster than me, 53. No.
Wow.
None. Zero.
None.
None.
There you go, eh?
Every other event, I'm slower than the world record, but in the only event that matters, the 53, I'm faster than any woman ever until next week, in which case they'll be faster than me.
Yeah, next week.
Then I'll be...
Well,
yeah.
Mate, we should witness some history. That's it. We've had a good conversation. We've caught up. I think that's really it. It's been fun.
I want to get back to doing this more regularly. Let's try and get back to like a weekly or bi-weekly thing.
Are we gonna jump on during World Short Course?
Yeah,
oh no, you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
We can do a little live show from wherever you are.
Yeah, maybe I see what the setup's like when I get there, but maybe if I'm not too busy, we can try and recap between heats and finals or after finals. Or I don't know. Maybe we can do something, or at least one day.
Something short, like a 30-minute little hit,
Yeah. I don't see why we can't do something.
We'll stay in touch. We'll get it going, all right?
Cool. Cheers for tuning in, guys, and hopefully see you sooner rather than later.
Yeah. See you guys.